Hello everyone, Killicowdewine here playing Pro Cycling Manager 2020. We are gonna take on 3 single day races in today's episode. But you can see a new month, that means more EXP for us. 50 points, that puts us 17 points away from a level up. And we can also see that we are in our first fitness peak. That will last for 12 to 18 days. And if we look at where that will take us, that means we will have a fitness peak for the next 2 races. That's okay, I guess. We can also change our schedule. I think that means we get a few more points. No, we didn't get any more points, but we don't really know what to change. I'm sure this is fine. Yeah, we're gonna accept what they have put us for. Yeah, we don't want to make any changes at this point. We want to save those points and see if we need to make them later on. We're gonna go into Valence Drome Classic. That will be our first race here today. You can see it is considered a flat stage, but there are some hills towards the end of the stage that could be interesting. We have some teammates amongst the favorites, so that's always a plus. And with our fitness peak, we get a +2 today to the race day conditioning. Hopefully that will pay dividends. And on this day, we are teammates. We're gonna do some work up in front. I think it said 30 kilometers. Yes, that's totally fine for us. We're gonna ride with 60 or 55 effort, depending on what the peloton wants, and hopefully we can get 30 kilometers that way. We almost joined the breakaway there for a bit, but that was just an illusion, I guess. Interesting finish to the stage. We would like to be there. We have a +1 day today, so we would like to at least have a chance to compete. What would be the goal? Of course, finish the team objective, do that as fast as possible on the stage, and then try and get into the top 20 of the stage when we get close to the goal line. Work objective completed. 30 kilometers up in front. We used 60 effort for most of it. Now we're gonna maintain position and get to 70 effort so that we make sure that we are not dropped if there are any fast climbs or anything. And then we're just gonna speed forward here and wait for at least this part of the race. And we struggled with 95 effort. We couldn't keep up with the front group. We are trying to find our way back in the downhill, but we weren't able to do so. I think we're gonna maintain position now and let other people do the work here. See if they can help us get back to the front group. We are 15 people in this group. There are 21 in the group ahead of us, and then there are 2 people up in front. We are chasing hard. The pace has slowed down. There are 11 kilometers left to go for our rider, and looks like we might be able to get back, but the costs have been very high. We are extremely tired when it comes to yellow bar. We can see that we were blinking red there. 8 kilometers left to go for us. We are not in the best of position in this group. Let's go down a little bit in effort. We're gonna take the energy gel, even if it is a bit early. There is one more climb, and we are not going to make it over that climb. We are not strong enough at this point. Hopefully there are other riders in this group that are also tired. When will that climb come? We are holding on. There is less than 3 kilometers left to go, and around this corner there it is. using 85 effort, and we are actually keeping up decently. 2 people attacked, and I think it was our teammate Terpstra that was one of them. Sprint! Sprint! Anthony Roux wins. Our teammate Nicky Terpstra is in 2nd place. Kalmedjan will also finish in the top 10. He's in 8th place. And we are in 13th. That is a decent showing, and hopefully we will get some points for Nicky Terpstra being in 2nd place. We are happy with our performance. Let's see what the team say about it. This is very, very good. We did 34 kilometers in front of the peloton, and 2nd place for Terpstra. We get 23 points, and that is a level up. That's really good. So we are at level 4. What would we like to level up in here? Still, we want to see flat, hills, sprint, and acceleration get improved at this point. We can see sprinter update would accomplish that. We will get double in acceleration even. Well, let's have a look at puncher as well. Puncher means double in mountain and hills and acceleration, but nothing in sprint. Is that what we want? We also would get one in cobblestone, but that is unavoidable. These are more points. We would get more points with a puncher, but the sprinter would accomplish our goals better at this point of our career. So it's a tough choice, but since this close one, we're gonna go with one that gives more points. I didn't want to avoid just going for points. We are not really focusing on just creating the best possible rider we can. We just want to keep it interesting, and my plan was to make sure that we can compete in the finishes of stages early on in the career here. But we are not really in a position to do that. Probably going with a stage racer was detrimental to that goal. If we had chosen something else, we would probably be a lot better in sprint and hills at this point. But we need to live with it. We're gonna go for the puncher this time around. There we go. And then skills. Fitness peak, we don't really care about improving the fitness peak at this point, because our fitness peak that we are in now is really bad anyway. We're gonna go for technique instead. That will give us a special skill. I think it's called stealth or something. This is also called stealth, but that's a different stealth. One technique that will help us move up through the peloton if we are not in front of it. And I don't think we can get blocked by other riders while we use that skill or something like that. And it will also give our riders some extra push to get to the front of the peloton, even if we don't have the effort at the moment for it or something like that. Move up through the peloton now and again. Like an eel, you can slither up through the peloton in no time at all. So that will be beneficial for us, I'm sure. So the next race, we're gonna do work in front of the peloton today again. Dries van Gestel is the team leader today. Okay. 25 kilometers up in front, we can do that. So we're just gonna move up to the front here and then lead the peloton early on. Super flat stage, super flat finish. Will we see any improvement now from the level up? Probably not on a stage like this, since we didn't improve our sprint skill anything. But yeah, we're gonna try our best. 16 kilometers left to go, and we're in a good position. Very good position here. Dictart is giving us instructions. I guess he is the top sprinter they have on the team today, but he is on -5 race day conditioning, so he's probably going to struggle. Same with Soup. I think he's a sprinter as well, but awful form today. There is a break in the peloton actually, with 12 kilometers left to go. There we go under the 10-kilometer mark. Can move up to 85 effort just to make sure that we have a good position. I'm sure the sprinter teams will start to move up soon. It's a bit too early for them, but we should start seeing them. 7 kilometers left to go. We're gonna wait with the energy gel until the 6-kilometer mark. There we go. Now we see people are starting to move. Carpenter is the first one. We're gonna use our skill. 85 effort. We're gonna move up to 89 effort. You see the sprint teams are forming sprint trains. Can't really... Lichtart is not in a good position. Can he pass anyone? We can pass a lot of people. We can pass a lot of people. We are not going to win, but we're gonna take 4th place. That's amazing. Where did we come from? Our teammate Pim Lichtart is in 7th place, but we take 4th place. That's a really strong effort. Surely the team must be impressed with us today. Come on, give us something. First top 5 in Continental, 20 points, and first top 10 as well. That's 35 EXP points. Decent chunk, and we will also get 38 points from the team for our strong performance and also helping Lichtart. That was excellent. 79 points, we need 200 to level up. Not sure if I have mentioned that, but each level up, we start with 50 points for the first level up and then 50 points more for each level up until it reaches 300 points, and then it will continue to be 300 EXP points per level up until we max out. I think the max out is 27, 20, 30, something like that. Between 27 and 30. I haven't reached that point yet myself, so I'm not really familiar with it. I think our fitness peak will end very soon. We will not have it coming into the next race, but we showed today that even with a 0 race day conditioning, we can still compete if we are lucky. Perhaps it was the new skill that we managed to use to perfection. I'm not really sure. Something happened and maybe it just clicked. So the final race of this episode, Classic Loire Atlantique. Let's have a look at the training. Hard, easy, break, and then we're gonna go hard again for a bit. Hopefully that works out. We just want to avoid getting tired. Let's get into the race. A decent team, I hope. Bad weather means that we get -1 to the race day conditioning today. But we have excellent freshness. Fitness is at 92. That means that we should have decent stats even with a -1. Lichtart is one of the favorites. Soup is one of the favorites. Hopefully Turgis is also one of the favorites. We should have a decent team here. Hopefully their fitness will also be good. We are a teammate today. We're gonna work for 30 kilometers in front of the peloton here. We are trying to get into a position early on. There will be attacks because people want to go into the breakaway. But let's have a look at the stage. Small climbs all over the place, and even some small climbs towards the goal line. It's going to be a difficult time for us because we are not that strong in hills yet. But we're gonna focus on the objective to work for the team, and then we will see what we can do at the end of the stage. Since we have some strong people in our team, the Lichthart with +3, that's excellent. Super difficult. We are using 76 effort now just to get that last kilometer. At some point we were at 80 effort and we were struggling to maintain our position in the peloton, so the pace have been dangerous today, and we have paid the price for that. Can we just get this last kilometer? Slow down, slow down, take it easy, let me go up in front. 80 effort, we're just gonna get this last kilometer. Come on, come on, come on, let me get it. There we are. We managed to accomplish the team goal for us today. Objective completed. 89 people in the main group. 55 kilometers left to go. It's going to be a struggle because I feel like they will be riding fast even without the breakaway. Less than 10 kilometers left to go. We have been dropped. There is 17 people ahead of us. We are trying to make a move and see if we can find them again, but they are more than a minute ahead of us now. The best we can hope for is just be in the top 20. We're gonna give up the chase because I don't think they will slow down anytime soon up in front with just 6.5 kilometers left to go.
5 kilometers to the finish line.
Use the energy gel, of course. That was I was at 85 effort and my rider couldn't keep up, so probably could have gone up to 89 or something. We were a group of 28 riders at that point, I think maybe 25. And then we just made a mistake, I guess. It happens. We can see that we are struggling with this group as well now when we get close to the goal line. Can we at least win the sprint from here? It's a bit too early to go. And there we go. We're gonna get 18th place today. Our teammate is in second place. That is good for us. Hopefully we will get something from that. We also did the work up in front, even if it cost us a lot. And 9th place for another teammate. A very strong performance by the team. We have 5 riders in the top 20. 22 points for our job. We should be happy about that. That means the end of this episode. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, I am Kille Kaudevine.